Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is just a quick guide on how to start properly in Elden Ring to obtain all the starting items and that you can level up. First thing you'll need to do, select your class. For the keepsake, I would recommend the Crimson Amber Medallion or the Golden Seed. Crimson Amber Medallion falls off later because you can get better replacements for it. The Golden Seed's very valuable for last charges early on. Stone Sword Key might also be tempting, but I would not recommend it. The first thing that you'll do is open a big door. Let's go down here and then you will encounter your very first boss. I personally recommend just dying because that boss is really hard and it is not something that you could realistically do without flaws. In the starting zone, you will go to the tutorial area, just jump down here. As you can see, here we have our first side of grace, which you will touch and you would raise that. Next, you continue down your tutorial way. It will show you some impressive stuff. One of my favorites, the guard counter, and then of course, your first tutorial boss. After the tutorial boss, you'll just continue down and jump back to where you started. Then you'll continue down and, well, what do you know, open up another big door. At the other side of this big door, you will find your next side of grace. Touch it and rest at it again. Continue up the stairs, open your last big door for now. Here outside, you will discover the next side of grace, which you would want to touch and rest that again. And you'll also see your very first NPC, to which you will have to talk a few times to get all the dialogue out of it. Next, you will see a boss that really should not be attempted yet, but if you feel like it and you got the skill, you can try it, but I would not recommend it just yet. Otherwise, you will end up like I did. Continue down the guidance of grace is that line of light to the church. At the Church of Elle, you will discover your next side of grace. Again, you want to rest here. You will also see a smithing station and you'll get your very first smithing stone. There's also a vendor here. From the vendor, you can buy various useful items like recipes, armor. Most important, I would say, to buy the torch because you will need it if you want to do some caves. After that, you continue down the forest. You'll kill some enemies if you want to. You can sneak and backstab them. Very satisfying. You can loot. And then you'll continue down the path until you see this village. Now you do not want to go into this village if you want to follow the optimum way. There is quite a few enemies in here and you might die repeatedly and you'll have some troubles to maintain all your runes this early on. So just hug the side of this wall and you can pass the village, touch your next side of grace, and here you will rest again. And now you will unlock the cutscene that will give you your mount Torrent.
I offer you an accord.
I had no words to replace that, but as you can see, she gives you the spectral steed. After you're done here, what you want to do is go back to the Church of Elle. Here you will see a witch appear. If you talk to her, she will offer you Spirit Bell and your very first ashes. If she does not appear, do not worry. All you'll have to do is go to the side of grace and just make it nightfall. So you say pastime until nightfall, and she should appear if you followed all the previous steps. After this, I would recommend getting the map, but after that, it's all up to you guys. So just a quick summary of what we just went through. Character creation, intro to tutorial. You want to touch every side of grace and rest at it that you encounter in the starting area, Limgrave, Church of Elle, and Stormvale Castle entrance. That is where you'll get the cutscene, you'll get Torrent, you can head back to the Church of Elle, and you can get the Spirit Calling Bell, your first ashes. And just remember, if you cannot see the witch appear, you can just make it nightfall and she will be there. Alright guys, thanks for watching, have fun with Elden Ring. If you found this useful, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll be glad to answer them and see you guys in the next one.